it's UCLA and Boise State in the LA Bowl, which this feels, Chris, to me like an old Las Vegas Bowl, like back in the day, like a Pac-12 Mountain West matchup in the Vegas Bowl. And these would always be fun when BYU is in the Mountain West, or it'd be Boise State or somebody like that playing against a brand name from the Pac-12. And I guess we don't get any more of that after this year because UCLA will be in the Big Ten. But UCLA, everybody thinks that Chip Kelly's going to get fired. They hammer USC. Chip Kelly's not going to get fired. They get destroyed by Cal. Dante Moore's in the portal. Meanwhile, Boise State, they do fire Andy Avalos. They then go on a winning streak. They win the Mountain West, but now Taylon Green's in the portal, their quarterback.
Yeah. Spencer Danielson, becomes the head coach, did a great job winning the Mountain West, but now you got to go into this game without, similar to Ohio, you don't have both your top quarterbacks because Maddox Madsen, the freshman, got hurt earlier in the season. And so they're down to a third string quarterback as well, because all indications are Taylon Green seems unlikely to play, but they do have running back Ashton Genty, who is a stud running back.
Oh, he's awesome.
Has already committed to coming back next year. This is a Boise State team that can run the ball very well. And it really is like Spencer Danielson got this job because he got Boise State back to looking like Boise State. You want to talk about bad vibes. I mean, the mood, the last couple of weeks under Andy Avalos were very, very bad. That's part of the reason a coaching change was made. And you get Spencer Danielson, and then the players are just happy again. Even before they started winning, they were just like, it's nice to have a coach who cares about us. And they were campaigning for him to get the job. So vibes are still very good at Boise State. However, you're down to a third string quarterback, and that is iffy for anybody.
Let me tell you about FanDuel. All these lines come courtesy of FanDuel, the best sports book in America. You can bet on these games. You can get totals on these games. You can do first half, first quarter. FanDuel's got it all. College football, NBA, NFL, you name it. Go to FanDuel.com/Staples. And if you make a $5 winning moneyline bet, so you say, I think this team will win, and you win, you get $150 in guaranteed bonus bets. It's a great deal. It's a great way to have a little bit of extra fun. Just throw a little taste onto some of these bowl games as you're watching. Because look, we're all going to be watching. We love football. Throw a little taste on there. FanDuel.com/Staples. Make a $5 winning moneyline bet. Maybe that's your $5 moneyline bet. Maybe you just like Western Kentucky and you make a moneyline bet. Or maybe you like Ohio U in the Myrtle Beach Bowl and you make a moneyline bet. If you win that one, $150 in guaranteed bonus bets. FanDuel.com/Staples. Yeah, does Jared Zabransky have eligibility left? Like, can we just call him in? I feel like this could be one of those emergency situations where you should be allowed to just call in like a former great quarterback of yours who didn't really have an NFL career. Like, so it's not a super advantage. Like, you're not bringing in a Hall of, like, it's not like if Miami of Ohio were missing their quarterback, they couldn't bring in Ben Roethlisberger. But you could bring in Jared Zabransky to play one game. I would love that.
I think he's down in Texas now. I talked to him a couple of years ago about being on the cover of NCAA football. So, yeah, I mean, Kellen Moore, he might be an interim head coach in the NFL pretty soon, so he's probably not available. Yeah, Ryan Dinwiddie's coaching in the CFL. I mean, you got some options. Boise State, if you're a Boise State quarterback over the last, 10 years, you're probably coaching somewhere at this point. So that's pretty good. And speaking of quarterbacks, Dante Moore in the portal for UCLA. Ethan Garbers should be available. It sounds like Chip Kelly said he got injured in the Cal game. So possible backup quarterback situation here or third string. I'm guessing Garbers probably plays.
Is that Colin Schlee if Garbers doesn't play?
Probably. I think that's it.
Yeah. Former Kent State quarterback Colin Schlee. The most productive quarterback against Georgia's defense in the 2022 season. So
yes,
exactly. Got that going for you. So the vibes are all weird in this game. UCLA's favored. I can understand that, not because you don't know what's going. Like, here's the deal with Boise State. Taylor Green and Maddox Madsen are the only QBs who've thrown a pass for them this season.
Yeah.
So if neither one's available, and like Taylor Green was on an Arkansas visit this weekend. So I don't think he's playing.
I don't think he's playing. I don't think he's coming back to play. He didn't rule out coming back to Boise State, but he ain't playing this weekend.
That said, the vibes of UCLA feel terrible, even though they know Chip's coming back now. But they did lose their defense coordinator to USC. So I'm going to go with Boise State to pull the upset.
This is a tough one. This is probably the toughest one. And because we've agreed on all of them, I think I'm going to flip it here. I'm going to go UCLA. I think Ethan Garbers is going to play. I think it's enough against a Boise State team that will have a quarterback who probably hasn't thrown a pass this year. So I'm going to stick with UCLA. But yeah, this is going to be extremely weird vibes game. There are a lot of these games where, again, we have no idea what to expect coming into a lot of these. But that is this perhaps more than any other. So I'm going to go UCLA. Let's mix it up.
Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, subscribe to this channel right here so you never miss an episode of Andy Staples on 3. And oh, by the way, watch all the other great videos on the On3 Sports YouTube channel.